Hey now, everybody. We are back with Drawn with Drew. We've been away for a while, but we're back with more nerdy things. Things like comic book movies. More specifically, today we're discussing something that's very near and dear to our hearts, and that is The Amazing Spider-Man.
I prefer the superior Spider-Man. Or Spectacular, honestly. Amazing just never really amazed me.
Well, more specifically, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie trailer that has just dropped like a hot mic onto our consciousness.
Hot mic.
Hot mic.
Hot mic.
Anyway,
Ow.
it's we want to talk about the trailer because we all like Spider-Man a lot, and I think I speak for all of us that we all enjoyed the first one by Mark Webb, at least for the most part. I know I did.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
really liked it.
And on the heels of the Spider-Man trailer, Sony came out and announced that they're doing an initiative to build their own Avengers-like universe with Venom as well as the Sinister Six. And I guess we just kind of wanted to discuss that and see. I want to see what all you think about this proposal.
Lick.
I have to admit, I'm really excited about the... I know he's drawing Venom right now, but the Sinister Six just sounds really interesting. I mean, it's done by Drew Goddard, right?
Yeah.
Who's doing the Netflix
Who's doing
Daredevil
everything.
series. And, I mean, I loved Cabin in the Woods, so... it could be really interesting.
That was a really good get with Sony. I mean, they're obviously looking at, using some of Marvel's wheelhouse. So that's
They want some Avengers money.
some Avengers money.
Yeah.
Stacks and stacks of money.
Now, so, okay, Sinister Six, for the people listening that aren't aware, who all's in it? Who can name them all?
The original?
Yeah.
Let's see. You had Electro,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Chameleon?
No, he
Maybe
wasn't,
he wasn't in that one?
Electro being introduced in Spider-Man 2.
Doc Ock started it.
Yeah.
So you had Ock.
Craven the
you had,
Hunter?
Craven. Wait, I cannot draw. This is just not going to work today. Fuck
Looks
it.
like Dr. Octopus with a bowler hat and...
I was going to do a big old picture, but then it looks like a weird chibi.
I want to see how you draw Craven. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Craven the eyebrows.
well, I can't really... I'm just not even drawing anything correct today.
I am Huncho Spider-Man.
the retarded lion for his...
Yeah.
Okay, so Craven, Doc Ock, and Electro.
Electro is in it, yeah, with the dumbass... People complain about
His mask.
the new look, the ultimate look. I mean, it makes much more... I mean, in a world that things don't make sense, how does this mask... How would anyone wear a star electrified mask? I just...
Especially with the, like the effect they had for a while where it was laid against his head, but
Yeah.
then when he used his powers, it would
It
flare
popped
out.
up.
You know?
I mean, I guess that was kind of funny, but that's just...
That doesn't translate. It would just be comical.
And
But
I guess
let's-
Rhino was in it too.
No, actually, Sandman was Sandman was in it. Well,
Sandman,
Sandcastles.
who I always say is Spider-Man's most boring villain.
I mean, God.
He was interesting when he was in the Avengers, which was apparently like a weird story from a while back. But
Sandman was in the
yeah,
Avengers?
Sandman was in the Avengers for a while there. He was reformed.
Yeah, he was.
I don't remember that.
I think it was around the time of Beast, when Beast was in... I mean, they kind of
Oh, so pre-Bendis.
pre-Bendis.
Then fuck it.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't matter, because Bendis is God. Move on. Who else?
Let's see. Sandman, Vulture was in it.
Vulture, yes, they did make mention of that in the trailer.
Vulture
Some
was
Vulture-
in it, and then
Vulture
who
wings.
was the last one? It was shit.
Not Chameleon, not Rhino. Goblin.
No.
Not the lizard, was it? No.
No.
Because he...
Oh, Mysterio.
Mysterio, yeah. Rey Mysterio, the wrestler.
Rey Mysterio Jr.
Oh, not Rey Mysterio. Oh, okay.
Sinister Six.
Well, that's the thing. We got
So who do you think will be in the movie? Like,
Doc Ock.
you think Doc Ock's gonna be in it? I mean, Electro's gonna be
Electro.
in it. Vulture, I think they're gonna set
Yeah,
up.
Vulture. I think Rhino will probably be in it.
So yeah, we'll say no Sandman this time.
Yeah.
And probably no Craven, right? Because we got Goblin.
Probably not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Goblin's
they
probably
filled
going to take
those.
the place.
Goblin and Rhino. And
So
no,
Probably no Mysterio.
Yeah.
I just don't think that would work.
No.
I just don't think they could do that.
Okay, then who would that leave? So we have to discuss in turn the new Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer.
Right. So going back and looking at that trailer,
They hint at Doc Ock because you see the tentacles.
and Vulture
And Vulture,
was
yeah.
things in there. They tease a lot of things in that trailer, which who knows if they'll ever get to. But I mean, even like Morbius, and
I would like to see a Morbius.
uh,
I'd like to see a Morbius movie, by the way.
Who else was in there?
We discussed that before.
And then they've been releasing all that stuff, that side content stuff, like the Daily Bugle.
Yeah,
like,
on Tumblr, by the way. If you watch the trailer, it says, visit the Daily Bugle on Tumblr.
I would write that out, but I'm not.
Oh, okay. I'm going to call this, I think Smythe is going to be
Part of like the 6?
part of the 6.
I
Mm,
don't.
That'd
I think
be-
that would be too many, like, kind of mad scientists around. You know.
You can never have enough mad scientists.
I just think that would be underwhelming.
Yeah, well, I
I
mean,
mean, just like, what a.
I still
when
a
have you not
feeling
been
they're gonna go,
disappointed by a
the
superhero
ultimate
movie?
route.
What if Spider-Man's
Yeah,
the
was the
6?
sixth person? Yeah.
Like an
Oh.
ultimate.
They blackmail him into joining the.
He was number 6 in the Ultimate.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because in the Ultimate storyline, Green Goblin heads the 6, which I think it was Kraven, Ock,
Sandman,
Sandman,
Electro.
Electro, and then they blackmail Peter Parker to help them take down the White House.
Oh. Well, considering... I'm pretty sure that they're not going to put at least Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in there.
Probably not.
So what if it's Ben Reilly?
No. But going back to Venom, I think, what if
Yeah.
Venom ties into this? Well, what if they bring Venom, because since he's getting his own movie, an origin and all that crap. I mean, I don't know, depending on who he is. I mean, do you think they'll do the Eddie Brock, or do you think they'll do Flash Thompson?
You know what? We were discussing this earlier, and I think the smart move would be to do Flash Thompson's Soldier Venom, Agent Venom, only because so many people love the original Venom, and they would be outraged if even one little thing was different with his character, that you wouldn't hear the end of the complaints. That it's a smart move to go with the new one because there's not enough storyline out there yet to ruin.
And, he's the one that are in the books right now. I mean, they're trying to get people to read the books, cross-promotion, and it's like, it only would make sense, I guess, in that context. But I don't know if I'm down with this Venom.
Really?
I think the attractive thing about it, though, is that it's just a weird way of going about this property. Stuff like First Class and what their approach with all the Marvel movies. Why not have this military-style Venom going on missions and just do something else with it, Tie it into any sort of, current event instead of just making another Eddie Brock Venom movie,
I see the potential. I see that, they could make some crazy, it could be a crazy movie. But I don't know if I have faith in Sony to, take those risks. Marvel's doing it. Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, their Netflix series. I mean, they're taking these risks with these characters that you just would never. I would never imagine a Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Sony now is realizing that they have to take that risk. And just thinking about it, why I think that Agent Venom would work more so now than, let's just say, classic Eddie Brock Venom, is because let's just say if they're going by the Marvel layout, they've established, war and everything in the world, and all these conflicts overseas, and terrorism and everything. And you have Tony Stark in the Marvel universe being this conglomerate of weapons manufacturing and everything in the first one. So Oscorp is obviously building up to something, and maybe one of their side projects is to build this weapon, this symbiote, that they sell to the military. And that's a way I can tie in. Maybe the symbiote came from Oscorp, and they implement it, and they send Agent Venom over to kill terrorists and everything. And you can believe it because we've already seen this kind of stuff happening in other movies. While granted not Sony properties, but in the hero verse.
I mean, going kind of to what Captain America looks like they're doing, getting into the political thriller. I mean, I guess you could maybe make Venom into a political thriller type esque.
Yeah. Wouldn't you like to see like something like the Hurt Locker with a guy dropped into a war zone
who has an alien living on him? I guess when you put it that way, I guess it could be pretty fun. I mean, it's loosely tied to Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, really, that's all it is. People don't care if Spider-Man's in it. They just want a Venom movie.
But then it's funny because Flash Thompson's like, Spider-Man's biggest fan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, there's your little bit of a tie-in right there.
There is that. I mean, they kind of did that in Superior Spider-Man. Like, they're doing that right now where Flash is, I guess, fighting Doc Spidey. Mm-hmm. But he's like his biggest fan. Okay. Why is he attacking me?
So who would Venom's villain be in his movie then? I mean, it couldn't be Carnage. There's no way that they'd be able to do that. At least
unless Carnage movie is like a Middle Eastern, like Cletus
Cassidy.
They don't use him. They use like
no. It would be Eddie Brock.
They get their own version of the symbiote.
I mean, Anti-Venom. I mean, I would actually like to see that, but that seems like there's. Well, I mean, they could do that in a movie. I think.
It depends on. I mean, who knows what direction they're going to go with the Venom, so...
Yeah, it's also theoretical right now because they just announced it this week. And, the speculation is flying. That's like Venom the Madness when he had like 12 heads.
I don't know.
They're buds.
They're buds. Yeah, their arms
Venom and Anti-Venom.
And then they're eating each other.
But even though this will never happen, I just like the idea of them doing the Venom movie and the Sinister Six movie because as a kid, I always dreamed that they would make a Maximum Carnage movie, and I know it's never really going to happen, but this will be the closest thing I'll get to see.
It's too late, but yeah, maybe, I mean,
if Carnage were, like, an interesting character, maybe, but...
Yeah. I kind of agree. I mean, I don't know if Carnage I was never a Carnage guy. I mean, I like Venom. I just never... I don't
honestly,
know.
Carnage probably would be, like, the villain in a Venom movie. I mean... Because he is just the maximum perversion of Venom.
I mean,
Carnage is the Joker, just a lot crazier.
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. I think that's why I take offense to it because I mean, I think I would say Spider-Man is my character that's the property I like the most. But I mean, you have like a great villain like the Joker, and it just kind of seems like they just tacked on like, well, what if the Joker got the symbiote? Then it's just like, well. Guess I don't know, but he's not. But see, he's a Joker, and he works well with Batman. Like, I mean, yeah, it's fun to see the Joker fight other heroes, but it's like it's just to me, it's like a weird offbeat character. The reason to Spider-Man's villains, like
I know what you mean, and that's why I think I appreciated it because. He was just the wild card that...
A mass murderer.
Yeah, he was just a guy that had no reason to do anything except he liked killing people. As opposed to Joker's always got a reason for doing things. And in Spider-Man's world, he always deals with these people that are either petty thugs that have somehow gotten powers or, they always have their own motives. But Carnage never had any motive at all except to just go out and kill as many people as possible. And I think that's an interesting juxtaposition to Spider-Man, the very wholesome character that, doesn't really deal with murderers. He just deals with crazy people that want to rob places or kill him. And so I think that's why I always like Carnage.
I'm also just not a fan of them just directly making Cletus Cassidy look like the Joker.
Like a ginger Joker.
Yeah, just,
Well, did you ever read that issue or that crossover with Batman and Spider-Man where Joker and Carnage met up?
Yeah. I need to read that again, though. I mean, I remember that.
It's fun. It's something like Joker or Carnage is about to kill Joker, and he's like, no, you can't do that. He's like, all right. Like something about as easy as that.
You reasoned with me.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we've been looking forward to for the last week. I think we're getting around that time where we got to call it a day. But Amazing Spider-Man 2, check out the trailer on YouTube, and also check out the international trailer. It shows you a little bit more than the American trailer does. But until next time, you can check us out online at Insert Name Here 85 on YouTube, or Chamber525 on YouTube. So until next time.
All right.
Just draw
Adios.
Ah.